happy holidays. I hope you are all enjoying your holiday season. Today, I am sharing with you guys my top 10 thrift finds of 2024. It was so fun to look back on my old thrift vlogs from this year and all the things that I found and all the things that I passed on. I definitely got some thrift regrets, but the finds outweigh the regrets and I'm so excited. It was so hard to narrow it down to 10 finds, but I think we have a pretty good group and I may have some honorable mentions at the end of this video, so don't miss those. This is in no particular order. I just grabbed everything out of my closet. I have it laying all around me. I'm just sitting here looking at all of my fabulous finds. I guess we're gonna start off strong because the first one, these Manolo blahnik authentic navy blue snakeskin strappy heels. I got these at a charity thrift store here in St. Louis for $25. You can see right here, they're marked for $35, but the sweet lady gave them to me for $25. I'm not quite sure why, but I do appreciate it. And I got these authenticated, they're real. These are the Chaos heels from Manolo blahnik, and this colorway is no longer made. So I think it's really fun and kind of rare and unique to have these shoes. I love them so much. For $25, I couldn't believe it. I did not know that St. Louis had thrift finds like this, but they do. So here they are. Number one of the top 10. This might be my number one find. Like, it's not just going first on this list and in this video, but I think this might be my top find. You guys will have to let me know what you think the actual best find is because I feel like I'm biased. Next, we are going back to the basics a little bit with these brown Abercrombie trouser pants. I found these in San Francisco at a Salvation Army when everything was $2.99. They were having like their $2.99 sale, and at the time I only had one pair of trouser pants that I really liked, and it was so hard for me to find any that would be a good addition to my closet, but these are great. It really checked all of my boxes. They were stretchy, they weren't too tailored. I really wanted trouser pants that could be like dressed down, and I didn't want them to be too pleated or pressed or tailored. I wanted them to be comfortable. Also, if you've been following the channel, you know my obsession with brown this year. I feel like this may continue into next year and many years into the future because I just love the color brown. Also, it is Pantone's color of the year for 2025, so maybe I'm just ahead of the trend. I don't know. I love these. They're stretchy in the waistband. They're a perfect length on me. They have not shrunk in the wash, which is always a bonus, and they were $2.99, so I would say these definitely deserved a spot in the top 10. I'm trying to be better at hanging things up instead of just filming and throwing things all over the floor because then I really don't ever want to put it away. So we're putting stuff on hangers. Next on the list is this burgundy bag from Vince Camuto. This is a genuine leather and suede bag. I'm just trying to get this closed right here, give you guys the full effect. Okay, there we go. I found this bag at a thrift store. I can't remember the name. It may have been a Goodwill, but I'm not completely sure, in Denver. I love all of the little gold details, and this was one of the first purchases of anything Vince Camuto by myself, and I love this. As colors come into trend, I will let myself experiment with them in my own way, and then if I like them and if they stick with me and if they, you know, match with my color palette, because as I've said before, getting my colors analyzed was like the biggest game changer to my wardrobe. So when colors come in trend and they're also in my color palette, I really like to try them out, and this was kind of that situation. Cherry red was really in, and I feel like I was seeing it everywhere and I was very inspired, but I also knew that it would look really well with my skin tone. It's the perfect shape, it's the perfect size, it's the perfect like dress up or down bag, and I really love the gold detail. There's tons of room in it. There's this pocket and then there's this pocket, and I just really love this bag. It's probably one of my most worn. This definitely deserves a spot in the top 10. The next one I'm so very excited about. It's actually a two-piece set. I found this two-piece set when I was thrifting in the middle of the Midwest, in a tiny little town. The skirt was originally longer, I did hem it, but immediately I knew that this was the vibe I wanted for like any kind of bridal moment. I think what I decided on is I really want to wear this to the courthouse when we get our marriage license, because I know that it's not really a big deal, but I still want to like get dressed up and have a little bit of a moment for it. I love it, and it's definitely in the top 10. I think this is gonna be a really memorable outfit. Next is one of my most worn thrifted pieces of this year, and that is these vintage blue mini shorts. We all know that mini shorts were all the rave this summer, and I'm sure that they probably won't stay in forever, but I just so happen to like the proportions of the mini short style on myself. I like a high-waisted mini short because, you know, it can cover the belly, but it makes my legs look really super long. And I found these really great vintage ones. They're from this brand called Malibu. I'm thinking they're probably like Y2K vintage, but this blue color has been amazing. I have worn these in the summer. I've worn them in the winter with tights. I've worn them with sweaters. I've worn them with t-shirts. I've worn them dressed up, dressed down. I've literally worn these shorts so much, and I am so grateful that they have not shrunk in the wash yet, because I'm pretty sure they're 100% cotton. I actually don't know. I don't think there's a tag, but they're really super soft and I truly love them. Again, I don't remember how much I got them for, but I did get them in St. Louis. One thing that I have noticed making this list is that the majority of my best finds come from the Midwest. They don't come from New York, they don't come from LA, they come from the Midwest. So maybe the Midwest really is superior when it comes to thrifting, and I am very grateful to be a Midwest girly. The next one I loved so much. I found this baby in Chicago at it wasn't an Uptown Cheapskate, but the similar kind of vibe, like a consignment store like Plato's. I can't remember the name, but I'll insert all of these clips and you'll see the whole vibe. I found this set in Chicago and I immediately knew I had to have it. I've always loved olive green. I loved olive green in high school. I loved olive green in middle school. I've just always loved olive green, and I actually feel like I got away from it a little bit. But this set, I knew I needed it. It's from Michael Kors, and it actually comes with the matching skirt, but I'm not gonna take it off because, like I said, I hate hanging things up. I did have to get it altered just a little bit. It was a little bit big on me, but I wore this set for my birthday this year with some cute little gold ballet flats. I love this so much. I can't wait to wear it again. I'm glad I got to wear it on a fun little occasion. Next, I think you guys knew this one was coming. Definitely earning a spot in the top 10 are these tan patent Jimmy Choo heels. They are authentic, they are real, they're beautiful. They are really honestly in great condition, and they were $9.99. I got these at a thrift smart in Nashville, and after a while of having them, I really started doubting myself if they were real or not, but I got them authenticated and they're real. They're real, and they were $9.99, and they fit like a glove, and I love them so much. Honestly, when I found these, I was kind of lacking like a tan basic shoe like this, so they came at the perfect time, and I'm obsessed. They do have a little bit of damage, like you can see right here on the instep, there's a little mark, and I'm not really sure how I would get that off. There's a little bit on right there. Yeah, there's like a red mark on the heel. I'm not really sure where these came from or how to get them off. If anybody has any suggestions, I will take them. Other than that, they are in really fantastic condition. Right there, you can see where they were marked for $9.99. Which one's better, these or the Manolos? These were technically cheaper, so maybe these earn the #1 spot. I don't really know. Like I said, let me know in the comments what you guys think. I'm really interested in your opinions, especially because this was so hard to narrow down. We're coming towards the end, but I do have one more clothing piece. This is a genuine leather. Let me get you a better view. Genuine leather burgundy jacket. It's a nice, like, slim, classic fit. It just zips up in the front. Like I said, cherry red and burgundy has just become a huge staple in my closet. I wear it all the time. And I have learned that the combination of, like, a burgundy and a navy blue and cream is just so good. And now I wear it all the time. It's been, like, my color combo of the winter. I got this at, I think, a Goodwill in Chicago. I for sure got it in Chicago. I don't remember how much it was, but I remember seeing it and just being like, yes, obviously. I have worn this multiple times since getting it. I did have to take a break because, you know, summer. I wear this a lot. It's like one of my favorite little fall winter jackets. You can layer underneath it. I've worn it with a mini skirt. I've worn it on so many different occasions. I really, truly love it. I need to give it some love, honestly. It needs some leather CPR. I think I need to start doing that with my leather goods like once a year, especially my jackets that only get worn so often. I think that's a necessity. I actually have one other piece of clothing that's on this list, but I think they're dirty right now because I literally wear them all the time. I need to mention my linen pants that I thrifted in Salt Lake City. If you guys were keeping up with the videos, you guys would know that one of the main things on my thrift list for this summer was some linen pants. Some baggy, comfortable linen pants that could just be my summer staple forever. And I found a few. I found maybe like 3 or 4 pairs of linen pants, but every single one of them shrunk in the wash. Every single one. I'd be like, oh my God, I found my linen pants. And then I would put them in the wash and they would shrink. And then I'd be like, okay, back to the hunt, put it back on the list. We still have to find some linen pants. And I found them. In Salt Lake City, I found them. They were like extra long on me, so I knew that even if they did shrink in the wash, that it would be okay. And I think they have shrunk a little bit, but not too much to where I cannot wear them. And they have been exactly what I needed them to be. They are my linen staple summer pants that I wear all the time. They're so comfy and I am so happy to have them. So that's definitely on the top 10 list. Last but definitely not least, and it could be maybe a little bit of an asterisk, is this bag right here. I call this my Gucci Jackie dupe. I love this bag so much. I found this at a vintage store in Miami, and we're actually going back to Miami soon, and I cannot wait to go back to this store specifically. I'm so excited. I saw this out of the corner of my eye, and I immediately went, yes, I need that. I don't care how much it is. I think it was like around $54, but it gives me such Gucci vibes. I love it. I love the cream color. This is like a kind of like a canvas material, and then it's navy blue leather, and it's just perfect. It zips on the top, which I really appreciate, and it has a zipper pocket, plenty of room on the inside. I love it. I love it. I love it. I've worn it so much. It's a great shape and size. I really need to find a better way to store my bags because they ended up getting like squished. So I need to store my bags better, but I love the shape. I love the size. I love a good shoulder bag. Shoulder bags. I'm kind of really over a mini bag and not being able to carry literally anything with me. Now, I have 2 honorable mentions that I feel like I cannot make this video without mentioning, but I left them out due to just the cost of them and the fact that neither of them really came from like a thrift store. I know I had some things in here that came from consignment stores and whatever, but these 2 felt specifically like I should leave them out. At least one, for sure. You guys can let me know what you think. The first honorable mention is this vintage white embroidered jacket. I found this at Beacon's Closet in New York. It has these amazing rhinestone buttons, and this I thought would be another great bridal option. I think it is absolutely stunning. It's from the brand Saint Laurent, and I think it's amazing, but I did get it for $45, so I didn't know if it really belonged in the top 10 thrift finds, but I do love it so much, and I think it's so beautiful and so unique, and I'm really excited, and I just think it's stunning. And I actually almost left this at the store, but I'm so grateful that I didn't, because I know I would have regretted this one. So this one to me at least deserved an honorable mention. And the last honorable mention, you guys definitely saw me find. I found this in LA, and I am mentioning it because it holds a special memory in my heart. I wore this in a very big moment in my life, and I felt beautiful in it. I bought this dress for that moment, and I just love it. I did get it secondhand. I got it at a Wasteland in LA, but it was $100. This is my Proenza Schuler linen dress. It's literally the linen dress of my dreams. It fits me so well. It's so well constructed. The fabric is stunning. I did get it at a huge discount getting it secondhand. I did get it for $100, and I'm sure that it was like a $400 dress, but I wore this dress to speak on the panel at Posh Fest with Poshmark, and being in the sustainable fashion world, Poshmark is huge, and it was such an honor to be invited to speak at their event, and it was amazing. It was my first public speaking experience like that, and I was really nervous, and I knew that whatever I wore, I wanted to feel like me, and I wanted to feel confident, and I wanted to just feel great. I didn't want any doubt or self-aware, self-conscious. I didn't want any of that, and this dress really did that for me. I felt amazing in it. I felt beautiful. I got so many compliments from all of the kind people there, and I just loved it. It was really fun shopping for it. It was a fun memory getting it, shopping on our crazy thrift road trip. Also, if you guys haven't seen those thrift road trip videos, I will leave them all linked down below. You guys have to check them out. But I love this so much. I'm so happy I got it. And, you know, I did get it on a deal. It might not have been the cheapest thrifted thing ever, but it was a steal. So, you know, still secondhand, still sustainable, all those things. And actually, it was $98, so it wasn't $100. Okay, and that was my top 10 thrift finds of 2024. This was so fun. I loved reliving all these moments and going through all of these finds and just reminiscing on all of the fun thrift trips that we have had. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want me to do it again next year. Let me know what you think your favorite thrift find is. Let me know your top 1 out of the 10. Let me know. I would love to hear it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.